हेलो एवरीवन, गुड आफ्टरनून, गुड इवनिंग ऑल। कैसे हैं सब लोग? मेरा नाम है अरविंद
Hello everyone, Saurav here.
और हम हैं हैदराबाद बॉयज वे वी टॉक ऑल थिंग्स क्रिकेट। आज हम बात करेंगे द रीसेंट और आई वुड से टुडेज अनाउंसमेंट ऑफ द इंडियाज स्क्वाड ऑफ अफगानिस्तान टी20 सीरीज। लग रहा था कि इट विल बी इंटरेस्टिंग वन कि रोहित शर्मा या विराट कोहली आएंगे या नहीं आएंगे, बिकॉज this is the last T20 series before the T20 World Cup later part of the year. So let's probably begin about that. Sort of, here's what I pulled out about the T20 series. I'll read out the squad and then you let me know what your first thoughts are. So I think the big news is Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma are back in the squad. So I'll just read out the squad for the audience. It's Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, Yashasvi Jaiswal, Virat Kohli, Tilak Verma, Sanju Samson, Rinku Singh, Jitesh Verma, Shivam Dubey, Washington Sundar, Akshar Patel, Ravi Bishnoi, Arshdeep Singh, Kuldeep Yadav, Avesh Khan, and then Mukesh Kumar. I believe ये games हो रहे हैं January 11th, 14th और 17th. उसके बाद India is going to play the England game, England series from 25th onwards, and then उसके बाद they are going into the IPL, and then IPL के बाद see the World Cup. So essentially, this is one of the last opportunities India has to tinker their T20 squad for the tournament. So Saurabh, what's your take on this whole India versus Afghanistan? Interesting series है, क्या है ये बोल सकते
I
हैं,
think
ये हो रहा है मोहाली,
I think
इंदौर
देखिए
और बेंगलुरु में.
I think series can be interesting. I think depends upon the pitches. अगर flat pitches बनाएंगे, I think you'll not see Afghanistan के spinners come into play. लेकिन I think जो squad जो announce हुआ, I think I was very very surprised. हालांकि it became very very clear जब I don't know if you know this news. इंडिया के सारे selectors before the start of the second test match they were in South Africa.
Okay.
And this मैं यूजुअली ऐसा देखता नहीं हूँ. मीन एज फार एज आई रिमेम्बर एक आध सेलेक्टर चला जाए तो चला जाए. लेकिन आई जस्ट कुडंट रिलेट कि भाई सारे सेलेक्टर्स क्या कर रहे हैं ड्यूरिंग द टेस्ट सीरीज. दे कुड हैव एक्चुअली वेटेड एंड व्हाट नॉट. um I know हार्दिक पांड्या की इंजरी हील नहीं हुई है. आई डोंट नो ही इज गोइंग टू बी
Mhm.
फिट इनफ टू प्ले इवन इन द वर्ल्ड कप. लेकिन ये न्यूज न्यूज सर्कुलेट हो रही थी कि वेदर विराट कोहली एंड रोहित शर्मा आर दे गोइंग टू प्ले इन T20s. एक ये भी न्यूज चल रही थी कि विराट कोहली में नॉट प्ले बट रोहित शर्मा माइट प्ले. बट इफ यू जस्ट लुक एट अगर खेलना चाहिए नहीं खेलना, मेरे हिसाब से आई डोंट नो व्हाट यू फील अरविंद. आई थिंक दिस इज अ प्रीटी बैकवर्ड स्टेप. बीसीसीआई को 2021 में दिस इज लाइक द दुबई वाला या यूएई वाला जो हुआ था वर्ल्ड कप. They should have taken a call then and there that, likes of KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, they're off T20s. I think मैं ये नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि विराट कोहली hasn't played well, is not going to play well, या फिर इवन फॉर अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट रोहित शर्मा. हालांकि रोहित शर्मा का पूरा सैंपल साइज देखेंगे T20 का इरेस्पेक्टिव उन्होंने मुंबई इंडियंस के लिए खेला है या फिर टीम इंडिया के लिए खेला है, इट्स बीन वेरी वेरी बैड एज वेल एज T20 इज कंसर्न. You look at strike rate, you look at average, whatever numbers you want to look at it. विराट कोहली हालांकि उनका परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा रहा है, लेकिन मेरे हिसाब से दे शुड हैव मूव फॉरवर्ड एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इटसेल्फ फ्रॉम देम. लेकिन अब ये 2024 के वर्ल्ड कप में भी खेल रहे हैं. आई थिंक यही थॉट प्रोसेस लग रहा है कि मुझे
Yeah.
हार्दिक पांड्या नहीं है, कैप्टन नहीं है, तो लेट्स मेक समवन हु इज मैच्योर्ड एंड एक्सपीरियंस इनफ टू बी अ कैप्टन. लेकिन देन आई ऑल्सो क्वेश्चन थिंग्स लाइक कि आपने रोहित शर्मा को किस बेसिस में T20 में रखा है. मैं जैसे बताया, आई डोंट थिंक सो जस्ट प्योरली ऑन परफॉर्मेंस. एंड इन T20 यू नीड all your 11 players to be performing well. Fielding, captaincy ज्यादा उनकी बैटिंग. एंड आई डोंट सी ही हैज परफॉर्म दैट वेल. आपने सूर्य कुमार यादव को कैप्टन ट्राई किया है, आपने दो तीन कैप्टन ट्राई किए हैं T20 में. व्हाई डोंट यू जस्ट गो फॉरवर्ड विद वन ऑफ दोस कैप्टन्स एंड टेक अ हो सकता है कि जाके ये आप वर्ल्ड कप ना जीते, लेकिन यू आर बिल्डिंग समथिंग फॉर द फ्यूचर.
Hmm.
इफ यू आर नॉट रेडी टू टेक दैट रिस्क, बाद में जा
So
जा
my take is little different.
हम्म,
So here's my opinion. My opinion is I think this is basically one last check to see if these guys are wanting to be around for 2024 World Cup, because they are, superstars and stalwarts of the game. अगर आप मैंने नोटिस किया, सूर्य कुमार आई थिंक इज रेस्टेड, और आई थिंक ही हैड एन इंजरी. He
Injury.
is not part of the game. Hardik is also having an injury. He's not part of the squad. You can say Bumrah and Siraj are rested. They're going to play the test match anyway after that. Ruturaj Gaikwad is missing. I think he has an injury. KL Rahul is missing. I think he's rested, I believe. And I think I see Ishan Kishan is missing.
That
Um,
is surprising. Chahal is missing.
Shahal is missing. I think Ishan Kishan, I think, wanted to take a break, something like that. So my take is, I think Raw Dravid, and this is my view. I think they just wanted to see if there's a senior player around. How does the team behave, and can we have that focus towards the series? But more importantly, what could be our dynamics? Because iske baad, this is almost, you can say, it's pure experimentation. Because iske baad, there is no more playing opportunities for anyone to say कि are they gelled well or do it well. Because ab ye squad, and then the players I talked about, Rahul, Kishan, Gaikwad, Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya. Um, I think these, along with this squad, is the core. Now, इसमें some people will miss. I mean, example, can Jitesh Sharma make it to the final squad? I don't think so. He'll be able to make it. कितने लोगों को आप ले जाओगे World Cup में? So keeping that in mind, I feel it was okay that they allowed both Rohit and Virat to play in. Although I think this is their final hurrah. देखा जाए तो उन्होंने कुछ वर्ल्ड कप नहीं जीता है. You know, they probably are looking to say they want to end off their limited overs with a World Cup win, and if they think they play well, and they stick to it. I mean, Rohit is the captain, so he's probably there for his captaincy there more than anything else, because Hardik is kind of injured, so kind of helps that leadership role. Virat is kind of going to be the that rotator, because everyone else can hit Virat with the rotator. You can say that could be the play there to see कि क्या combinations से हम खेल सकते हैं, because once these guys come in, they will not have opportunities to rotate and play and experiment. So I think that's probably why they're in. And my other take is these guys are there playing their final hurrah. I don't see neither Rohit nor Kohli playing the 2027 World Cup.
No, I get that. I get that. But you
So
made
I
it very,
think,
very,
yeah, so I
but you
think
made
this
it
is their
very
opportunity.
clear.
See, okay, I play well. I want to win. I want to play well. Give me an opportunity. I think I want to stick to it, and I can lead and I can rotate, and so we can figure out the best combination. And they being the senior players, मैं बोला हाँ try करते हैं. No, let's see what the combination is. No harm. It's Afghanistan. What's there?
I mean, I don't see any wrong in your argument, but my point is just that key. It's very, very clear now these two guys are playing in the World Cup. It's 100% very, very clear. I think it's yeah,
Yeah,
it's clear that
it's
they are
clear.
playing the World Cup.
Now the question
लेकिन
is, someone will miss out. What happens if Hardik
now,
and Surya Kumar comes back?
do you think now Rohit Sharma is, if he's in the team, he's going to be opening the batting. That's for sure, right? But do you think, I think Shubman Gill चलो उनके साथ opening करेंगे. Let's assume that. Um, यशस्वी जायसवाल या फिर for a matter of fact even ऋतुराज गायकवाड़, especially यशस्वी जायसवाल, चलिए. Do you think that these two batsmen now should be out of the T20 team, T20 World Cup team? I'm not saying who is deserving, मतलब, लेकिन
I think it'll depend on two factors: how they play in the next 4 months, not just an IPL. I mean, not just this series, but the IPL. And I think
hmm,
somewhere down the line, they're going to look at the IPL. It's also, I mean, let's face it, that's the yardstick here for the World Cup for India. I mean, it's basically, same format. They switch from Indian conditions to the West Indian or American conditions. So, agar Yashasvi Jaiswal and Ruturaj Gaikwad, whoever among those will have a great World Cup IPL, will probably be front runner in the team, because आपके ये दोनों ने along with Shubman Gill have probably taken up the spots there. And so it'll be,
hmm.
Ishan Kishan could come back. He is going to be there. And so Ishan and Sanju could battle out for that wicket keeping spot. Um, Yashasvi and Ruturaj will bat out for the that opening slot. Tilak Verma and Rinku Singh will bat out for that one spot with Sky. Sky will come back and Hardik will come back. So Tilak and Rinku will be competing for that finisher spot. Probably Dubey and Washington Sundar will miss out on the 11, but maybe in the squad. I think curtains for Chahal. I think it's curtains for Chahal because I see India focusing on Akshar and Bishnoi and Kuldeep Yadav, and I think if those three
Yeah,
come
I mean,
play in, and once
true.
Siraj and Bumrah comes in, it's basically Siraj, Bumrah, Arshdeep, Avesh, Mukesh fighting for that slot. So I think more or less squad is kinda set. This is them changing, keeping the combination because I felt कि अगर इन लोगों को निकाल देते Hardik would have been the leader. It would have been like a new age Indian squad. But I think keeping them, it becomes interesting once Rahul also comes back. That some of these guys, if they don't perform well in IPL, are not going to be part of the World Cup. Not these guys, but some of the youngsters. For them, IPL becomes very, very critical.
And I think it's very, very harsh on. I think Jadeja bhi nahi hai team mein. That's also very surprising. I think he could just be a matter of fact that he's been given rest before the big series versus England, Test series
Yeah,
against England.
Jadeja and
लेकिन
Shreyas Iyer.
मुझे लगता है यार may just not be in the scheme of things for T20. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है. हालांकि he has quite good T20 credentials as far as playing in IPL is concerned.
Deepak Chahar as
Yeah,
well.
Deepak Chahar, you're right. I think, but two players, I think BCCI has been very, very harsh on. I think one has to be Chahal. I have absolutely no idea why is Chahal out of the team. I think हमने चाहल के बारे में discussion किया था even during the
Yeah.
World Cup, the ODI World Cup. Or Ishan Kishan, I don't know. I get the vibes that possibly he's punished, because I think नहीं. Uh, yeah, Ishan Kishan basically asked for a rest. Uh, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? The England players are quite famous for it. Um, mental
Refocus on the
क्या
game.
बोलते हैं?
Focus on the game.
Focus on the game, mental break. Let's call
Refocus,
that.
huh? It's something. Yeah,
Uh,
refocus on the game and
which
all that.
is not so common in India. So I'm not really sure if that. And in the middle of the series, you asked for a break. So is he being punished for that? I don't know. क्योंकि
I
देखा जाए तो
don't
ईशान
think
किश
so.
यार मुझे वही समझ नहीं आ रहा. सैमसन है टीम में, जितेश शर्मा भी है टीम में.
I
So
think it's. I mean, I'll take it at the face value. Maybe he's been burnt out or whatever. World Cup mein tha and all that. Who knows? I mean, you have to give him
who
a
knows?
fair.
I don't know.
And
I'm
that's the
just
thing.
I'm speculating.
And that's the thing. Here's the difference between an Indian player and an Australian or an England player. For Indian players, IPL is important. They prioritize
Mhm.
IPL over anything. Unlike an Australian or an England player, for them it's a 2 month holiday and make some money and enjoy and all of that. For an Indian player, it's IPL is this thing because it's his brand. Also, it's his brand. So I will not be surprised. Shishan Kishan may be saying, I want to rest a bit because IPL are I want to play well in IPL, prove myself, get into the World Cup squad. Because he is now completely switching to a T20 format of the game. So who knows? I mean, it could have been there that, maybe I want to rest a bit and then play an IPL and then do it. Um, but dekha jaye to India has group of almost 20 to 25 players. So I mean,
I
let's
know.
see.
And I
But
think,
I think for me, Kohli and Sharma are purely there because they must have felt that this is my one final chance to win the World Cup, and I want to
and
do
I
it.
think that's what the discussion must have been between the selectors and these two guys,
Correct.
especially while they were in South Africa. लेकिन एक और interesting thing, Arvind, I don't know. I mean, just again speculation, right? I mean, we're just discussing. Um, I think Twitter में जब ये स्केड्यूल अनाउंस हुआ था वर्ल्ड कप का, तो इंडिया पाकिस्तान के गेम का जो पोस्टर आउट हुआ है उसमें हार्दिक पांड्या और शाहीन शाह अफरीदी का फोटो आया है. So I don't know
Okay.
what the messaging is there, and that is by Star Sports. So I don't know what the
Okay.
messaging is there. I mean, it can always change. I think पहले भी ऐसा कभी हुआ है. So that's
Yeah.
also very
Interesting.
interesting. That's also very
Interesting.
interesting. So
All right. We'll wrap up with this segment for the whole T20. Key T20 World Cup 2024 is coming. The kind of you could say the high level dates are announced. The big news is surprise, surprise, or no surprise anymore. India meets Pakistan again in a World Cup, and this time in New York. I can't think of a bigger statement from the ICC board, India, Pakistan, New York, because New York has the most number of Indians and also Pakistanis among all the eastern coast states. I mean, one of the highest population of the South Asian community, or you can say, I don't like the word South Asian. I would say Indian and Pakistani community. And so them playing in New York is basically a bumper bonanza crowd. The only thing is, yeah, New York doesn't have a cricket ground of a repute. मतलब कहाँ कोई Eisenhower Park में खेल रहे हैं, which I don't know what that is. Um, they are, I think, also playing. I think Canada and USA is playing in Dallas. I live close to Dallas. I'm not too far away. Well, not too far, like a couple of hours away. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to go for a USA versus Canada, but groups announced ho chuki hai. So we have Group A, four groups. Group A is India, Pakistan, Ireland, Canada, and USA. So basically, India, Pakistan is the main game. Baki, it's games to be played. Let's put it that way. Group B is England, Australia, Namibia, Scotland, and Oman. Again, England and Australia probably are gonna get through there. Group C is kind of like, I would say, the group of death for from the World Cup,
Mhm.
point of view. Because actually, Group D is a group of death, I feel. But Group C has got New Zealand, West Indies, Afghanistan. So that's gonna be interesting.
Oh,
Uganda
okay.
and Papua New Guinea.
Okay.
Uganda and Papua New Guinea maybe probably it'll be too much, but at least three teams: New Zealand, West Indies, and Afghanistan. Group D is where things get very interesting. It's probably the group of death now, I feel. South Africa, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Netherlands, along with Nepal.
Oh, Netherlands. Okay.
So South Africa meet Netherlands again. Bangladesh meet Netherlands again. So this is actually got a lot of
Is
the
it like
subplots there.
India-Pakistan thing where they meet every time in the group stages?
I don't know, man. I mean, like, you got all the major battles. England, Australia. So the perennial rivals playing. India, Pakistan. Arch rivals playing. South Africa, Netherlands. When shockers are playing again, who knows? I mean, it can happen. Those things. So state ये है कि six venues in West Indies में खेल रहे हैं. They're playing in Barbados, Trinidad, Guyana, Antigua, and Saint Lucia and Saint Vincent. And three venues in US, which is Eisenhower Park, New York, Lauderhill, Florida, and then Grand Prairie, Texas, which is in Dallas. So apparently, Group A पूरा USA में USA में ही खेलेगा. So India is probably staying in USA, which I think makes sense because a lot of Indians live in USA. So Indian matches will be house full. B and C with England, Australia, New Zealand, West Indies are all playing in West Indies. Understandably, West Indies तो West Indies में ही खेलेगा. England, Australia भी वहीं खेल रहे हैं. And then Group D is splitting between West Indies and USA. I think India is Pakistan is on June 9th. So mark the dates. And then they're playing Ireland on June 5th, USA on June 12th, and Canada on June 15th.
Mhm.
That's probably it. You can say the top teams from each of the group will advance to a Super 8. So we know what the top teams
That's
are.
gonna be good. Mhm.
That's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be a really good one. And then which will be then further divided in two groups of four. So Super 8 is two groups. And from there they'll qualify for semifinals and all of that. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Canada, USA, Uganda, first time playing World Cup cricket. They'll be making the first appearance there. So this should
So
be.
the best thing, Arvind, that has happened is June 9th. June 9th is my birthday. So I'm gonna get a gift
Ooh,
from Pakistan. So I'm gonna tell my wife, baby, don't give me anything because ICC has already given a gift to me. So
I,
yeah,
I I totally agree. Just give you the gift of time so that you can watch the game in peace.
yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I think yeah, this is gonna be an absolute fun. We'll look forward to see how the World Cup happens. But yeah, that's the whole the T20 wrap from us for this video. We'll talk about this series, the Afghanistan one, as it goes along next week onwards, and we'll review that series as a whole. But till then, we'll talk again later.
Bye bye.
Please like this video. Please share. Please comment what did you think about Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma's inclusion in the T20 series, and what did you think, whether you think that was fair or not. क्या लगता है आपको? Comment कीजिए. Till then, we'll talk again next time. Till then, bye bye.
See ya.